No, I'll see you soon. Hey, oh my god, I didn't even see you there. It's so good to see. I was running around all day. I'm sorry. Oh, jeez. Oh god. Did I put Where are my friends? These days, it feels like we're just spending less and less time together. And I'm not talking about liking and commenting and DMing. I'm talking about spending real, face-to-face time with friends. It feels like we've just been stuck in this loneliness loop and no one's really figured out how to break free. And this is all of us, to one degree or another. We're all alone, together. So today we're going to take a look at how bad this loneliness stuff really is, and we're going to take a look at some ways that maybe we can work on making better friends in real life. Let us get it. Loneliness sucks. It's a void, a black hole. It heightens anxiety, fuels depression, and erodes your ability to just chat to people without feeling like a bozo. But after all that, loneliness doesn't just impact us mentally, but physically. When we're alone for a long period, loneliness can act like a sickness. In my research, I got hit with this report by the Surgeon General, which says, when we're disconnected from other people, the impact that loneliness has on our health is similar to the impact caused by smoking up to 15 cigarettes per day. Being lonely like that is slowly killing us. Now, I gotta say something here because this episode has started super depressing. There are times when you need to be alone. Being alone doesn't automatically make you lonely. Sometimes it feels great to just get away and recharge. But when the time you spend alone starts to become a hole that you can't always leave when you want to, that's when loneliness starts to become a real problem. So how you doing?
How you doing?
These days, we have the ability to connect with pretty much anyone thanks to these guys. But at the same time, it feels like we're a little bit more into them than we are into each other. Today, in-person interaction for us, for Gen Z, is at an all-time low. But how do you know that, Xavier? That's such a specific number. How would you? BAM! The American Time Use Survey. Shout out the GOAT Alvin Chang for putting me on. This survey consists of hundreds of individuals in the US recording exactly what they do in a single day. The data shows how long we shower for, how much time we spend eating, and last but not least, it shows how much time we spend socializing in person with friends and family every day. Which, guys, according to data from 2024, 18 to 24-year-olds spend only about 37 minutes per day socializing. If we were to extrapolate that out for an entire week, this is what it would look like. Each block represents 1 hour, and look down here, look at the itty bitty blicky, that's our social time per week, about 4 hours. And it's such a ridiculously little number, I had to go take a look at the Surgeon General's numbers, which also focus on teenagers, so about 15 to 24-year-olds. And unfortunately, the math is mathing. In 2003, young adults and teens spent about 2.5 hours per day socializing, face-to-face. In 2020, that number went all the way down to 40 minutes per day, or less than a third of what it was nearly 20 years before. And that number has continued to be low for young adults since the pandemic, showing that there is something still happening, and it's not just a pandemic thing, and it's not going away. Wow, yay, nice, thank you for the depression bomb. Ah! Even though these numbers leave out all the interactions we have texting or sharing reels, we are still clearly getting dunked on by societal loneliness. And like I've said on my video about phones, it feels like it just doesn't go down in the DMs like it used to. I think I am, and a lot of us, are ready to get out there and start meeting one another IRL. For real. So how can we break this cycle? Using social media to get off of social media. If we rebel against that enemy, we have a chance to use it to make friends. Running clubs, stranger dinners, movie nights, walks, I don't care. All of these ideas have spread like wildfire through social media as just some ways that people are trying to get back to hanging out face to face. And if you're looking for more ideas like this, apps like Hinge, Meetup, Bumble, Facebook, All of these are places where you can find people trying to make friends, like actual friends. This is something that I've experimented with myself. For me, I tried to find something that I was already comfortable with. I play a lot of basketball, so when I first moved to California, I joined a rec league on Sundays. Even though I didn't make a lot of friends there, I went every week, and I felt like each time I went, I was slowly working out some of those social muscles that I wasn't using, which later on gave me a lot more confidence in other circles, and this got me used to just going out for the sake of seeing other human beings, which is something I want to highlight. Socializing takes effort. To quote me, if it was going to come easy, it would have come by now. This is what I'm getting at when I say we need to rebel. We need to stop doing whatever it is we're doing and start getting comfortable changing our routines up, which right now our routine mostly looks like lounging in our comfy homes and just repeating this lonely, comfortable cycle of working, watching TV, eating, and sleeping. By going to these get-togethers, no matter what they are, you are rebelling. You are breaking out of the house and you are trying to socialize more. And if you can do this consistently, you're going to start feeling more and more comfortable carving out time in your day to just go and socialize. But that's only step one. Step two, having the courage to get close. At the end of the day, the reason why most of us don't socialize super often is not because there's not spaces available, and it's not because things are way too expensive. It's because we're bad at it. This fear that is keeping us from socializing in the first place is only making the problem worse. Fear has been keeping us comfortable with where we are. It's been protecting us from ever opening up anything real about ourselves to the people around us, because what if they call us cringy? What if they hate us? What if they don't want to be our friends anymore? Those thoughts are terrifyingly normal, and it explains why sometimes, when faced with either getting close to someone or being alone, most of us just stay at home. Yeah, but what are you going to do in the last part of the video? Are you going to try to cure us? Are you going to try to make us? No. But what I am going to do with you is I'm going to share something that I found that really helped me out personally, which is an experiment that I found done by The Pudding. Shout out Alvin Chang! This experiment had everybody. It brought together strangers of all ages, paired them up, and just had them talk. As they talked, they rated on a scale of how comfortable they were feeling. Most people didn't feel great that they're about to start a conversation with some rando, which is fair. Like, that would be me. I would not be up for that at all. But as the conversations went on, people started to notice that they were getting more and more comfortable just talking. And by the end of the experiment, nearly everyone reported feeling better than they did before the start of the convo. There's a real link here between social interaction and how good we feel. If there's a lesson to be learned, then I think it's the lesson that you learn in every single animated TV series in the history of the United States, planet, anything, whatever you want to call it. Don't underestimate the power of friendship. Getting close to someone isn't just a chance to break free from loneliness. It's a chance to heal a part of you that you didn't know was broken. And every time you try to get close to someone and you try to make a new friend, you're gonna get better at it. And we need friends. Everybody needs friends. Social connection is a part of brain development. It's a part of how human beings evolve and coexist and literally find meaning. So I hope this video is a reminder that if you're feeling lonely, you're not alone. It's really hard out there to make friends these days. But if we can all just remember to put in a little bit more effort, go out there, try new things, put ourselves out there, be willing to be a little cringy and open up and get close to somebody else. If we can do some of these things, then I believe that we can all find our friends. Which, speak of the devil. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.